Good evening. Maybe it's fitting, maybe it's not fitting, but not too long ago, Old Pulteney revamped their line. They changed the bottles, and they changed the boxes that the bottles come in, and they changed the expressions. And Old Pulteney is not the same. But I have something here that is still quite available around here in this area. It is Old Pulteney Clipper. Now, this Old Pulteney Clipper, it says on here, it's around the world 2013-2014 commemorative bottle. So I guess it was an around the world race or around the world sailing thing. Yachting, I guess. Yachting, you could call it. And they went around the world back in 2013, 2014. And there's plenty of these available. I bought this almost a year ago, and they're still available. They're still on the shelf. I was just in a liquor store tonight. There they were on the shelf, right next to the Old Pulteney Navigator, which comes in a blue box similar to this one, but it's blue. And here, Old Pulteney Clipper, commemorative, 700 mils. Okay, it was $118.99, 10-cent bottle deposit. Provincial sales tax, liquor tax, $11.90, $5.95 for goods and services tax, making it a whopping $136.94 out the door. But curiosity got the better of me, so I had to try it. And I bought this on the 12th of October 2018. For me, that's almost a year ago. For you watching, it's more than a year ago because this is pre-recorded. Okay, well, it's dusty on the top because it's been sitting under my bar for a while, and I don't know what happened. This, is 5 or 6 years ago that this was put out, but I imagine that the British Columbia government bought a whole bunch of it and stashed it away in a warehouse and only brought it out, I don't know, maybe a couple of years ago I first saw it on the shelf. And this is from 2013, 2014. Yeah, here we go. There's your classic Old Pulteney bottle shape. Nothing left in here. I'm going to pour me a dram. There's no age statement on it, but I'm going to pour me a dram. And there's a little booklet here. Appearance, aroma, tasting notes. I'm not going to tell you what it says yet. I'm going to try it first, and then maybe I'll come back to this stuff. Okay. So let's open this little prize. Yeah. And here we go. Oh, beautiful pop. I like that sound. Like that sound a lot. That makes the right sounds too. And it's just the right 700 cl, 70 cls, 46% alcohol by volume. So it's going to pack a bit of a punch. And that's a Highland from the Northern Highlands in Wick. Oh yeah, I told you I was going to read what it says on the back. Okay, we'll do that. Pulteney Distillery lies on the rugged northeastern coast of Scotland, established in the port of Wick in 1826. Fine single malt is steeped in seafaring history back when the windswept town was one of the busiest herring fishing ports in the world, and due to its remote location, it was only accessible by sea. Naturally, many of the distillery workers were also hardy fishermen. I think we've heard that already. Today, almost 2 centuries later, Old Pulteney proudly celebrates its maritime heritage by taking part in one of the most remarkable seafaring adventures of our times, the Clipper Round the World Yacht Race. Ah, see, there you go. The 2013-2014 race has been has seen our own yacht, led by skipper Patrick van der Zijden, complete the circumnavigation and successfully compete against crews from all around the world. The bottle you are holding is our homage to the remarkable men and women of Old Pulteney who, through their skill, courage, and perseverance, have made us proud to be part of the sailing community. The Old Pulteney Clipper Single Malt Scotch Whisky was handcrafted using traditional methods of the 1800s, the unique shape of the copper pot stills, the time-honored condensation method, and the northern sea breeze absorbed by the casks during years of maturation all contribute to the distinctive style of the whisky, which, with its smoothness, complexity, and the unmistakable coastal character. Return for refund where applicable. Appearance, aroma, tasting notes. I'm not going to touch that yet. I'm going to see what I get. Malty. So far I'm getting malty and briny, which is kind of what you'd expect from Old Pulteney anyway. Something a bit nutty, like cashews, a little bit spicy, like cloves. Bit of a citrus note. I'm getting some lime. Some vanilla. Almond marzipan. It's fruity. Fruits are it's a citrus, a lemony lime. Then there's that heavy malty note and salty note again. Some vanilla. Vanilla and cloves. I think I mentioned the cloves already. Okay, what does it say on the box? Let's see if I got something. Aroma. Sweetness of dried fruits and crispness of green apples is accompanied by notes of fresh vanilla and white chocolate. I didn't get the white chocolate. I got a little bit more spice. Apples, green apples, perhaps. I see where they're getting green apples. Okay. The taste. Intensely mouthwatering. Intensely mouthwatering. Have some water before I take another sip. Here I get a lot more fruit than I do on the nose. It's mostly what I'm getting now is apples. Yeah, green apples. And it's a bit briny. The mouthfeel is sufficiently viscous. I'm getting some spiciness as it goes down my throat. A bit like white pepper. White pepper. Touch of bitterness on the tongue, along with a bit of saltiness. So it's salty and bitter. The taste of fruit moves aside pretty early, leaving a salty spiciness with a bit of white pepper. The bitterness, that mild bitterness that I was getting on the tip of the tongue, is fading to salt and white pepper. I'd say it's a medium finish. Not bad at first. This may open up and become something really spectacular. It's good now, but I think it's going to get better. Tasting notes. Waves of honey and orange zest. Oh, really? A rounded oaky structure and an unmistakable coastal note. Yes, I got the coastal note, which sets Old Pulteney apart. The finish is long and smooth. I didn't get orange zest. Ah, the orange zest is the bitterness that I'm getting. Okay. They have different words for expressing the same thing. I'm getting a bit of bitterness, and they call that orange zest. Okay. And the other thing, waves of honey. Not sure about honey, but there is a sweetness, definitely. But of course, I might get much more after it's opened up. These tasting notes and nosing notes are the ideal case where the whiskey is at its best. This is still got to open up, I think. So far, so good. It's delicious, smells nice. Now I'm getting a little more honey. And honey is surprisingly coming in on the nose. It's always a mark of a good whiskey when it changes as it goes along. And this one changes. So I think it's going to open up quite a bit. Anyways, for my first one of the night, I will drink to your very good health. Slachava.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.